Hi guys, welcome to my channel. That's the Key Chaser, comic book and geek culture for an adult audience. Over 13s only, please. Okay, this is Dazzie's comic book haul, episode 81. And this is going to be my final haul before Christmas. I've amassed quite a few books again, guys. Time to start putting them out there. Various sources as always. Most notably the Western Comic Con that I went to. Only picked up a few books down there, but one or two nice things. But most excitedly, I had a fantastic Silver Age stealth buy on eBay. And going forwards, that is where I'm going to be primarily focusing my collection. I would like Silver Age books in at least a fine condition. I've had a bit of financial news that wasn't good news. So my funds are somewhat limited, so I will not be buying as many books going forwards, but it will be definitely quality over quantity. Let's get into the books, starting with books that I picked up to flip, just cheap 50p, that sort of thing. First up we have Rags issue 5, a second copy. It's about time I really knocked this series in the head. Had a lot of potential, but of course the creator then came out and really did himself no favors by moaning about people making profit off the books. But I'll probably finish the series. That is a 7-issue series. That is number 5. Okay, one of my LCSs, they've got a 50p bin. I don't buy new books at all anymore, guys. But they, like I say, they've got 50p boxes. And if I can find decent ones I think can make a couple of quid, I will grab them. This is Sharky, issue number 1 and number 2. These Sharky has been optioned, I think, by Netflix. It is a Mark Millar book, and it is I've read it, and it was pretty good. It's very adult orientated. So, like I said, under 13s need not apply. Anytime I can find an image number 1 for 50p, I'll pick it up. We've got Southern Cross, issue number 1. We've got Freeze, number 1. Hardcore, number 1. These are all in nice condition, guys. Probably going up on my eBay store. We've got Errand Boys, number 1. Final image 1 is Thumbs, number 1. Pretty thick book, this one. Nice glossy cover. Then I picked up a book from Malibu, and that is Star Trek Deep Space Nine, issue number 1. These books will get a lot better, guys. Got Keen Spot. This is X Liefeld, number 1. Bit of Rob Liefeld goodness there. I'm not a big fan. There was supposedly a Harbinger movie coming in at some point, so I picked up issue number 11 from Valiant and number 12. This was a surprise because this book was in my LCS just a little while ago for over £9, and now I've just picked it up for 50p. This is Dog Days of Summer, issue number 1. Well, it's a one shot, I think. Just about the pets of the DC universe. Then we've got Batman, Creature of Night, book 2, prestige format. Artwork is pretty impressive in these ones. And as well as number 2, I picked up number 3. This was a pretty good find. This can be quite a pricey book on eBay at times, hitting 10. This is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, issue number 1. I believe, obviously, we've got that new theme park, Galaxy's Edge, and this is its first appearance in comics. Can't go wrong with Han and Chewie, can you? Looking forward to seeing the new Star Wars film, guys. Just for the fact that the Emperor's in it, and he's my favourite villain, probably of all time. And this was a nice find for 50p, because this book I've seen going for at least 15 to 20 on a good day. This is a Tomahawk, and this is a Donny Cates oversized book. Don't know too much about it, guys, but anything Donny Cates usually sells. It's a small print run, I do know that. Found this at the car boot for £1. This is a Vampirella of Draculon. I keep finding Vampirellas down the car boot, and they tend to sell quite well. I know I found one for £1 a little while ago and sold it for 10, so why not? Okay, on to the books now that we'll be keeping in my collection. Like I say, we've got Punchline. I've been collecting this. I don't know how much longer for though. We've got issues 8. One of the few new books I've been picking up. And issue number 9. This had so much buzz at the start. Apparently there's supposed to be a Rags Punchline, and there's one about a bunny as well. Is it Hop or something like that? They're all crossing over. So I went to Weston, and it was only a small little event. I made a video from there. But one of the shops in Weston sold a few comics, and I picked up 4 at 99p each. Excalibur. This is the one shot. This is the first appearance of Excalibur, the team. But I think this is a 4th printing or 3rd printing. I've got the first printing, and it's signed by the artist. Picked up not 1 but 2 copies of Barbed Wire, issue number, Comics Greatest World's, what is it called? Comics Greatest World, that's right. I've already got this in my PC, so 2 more copies. First appearance of Barbed Wire. Obviously, Pamela Anderson played Barbed Wire in a movie, and that is from Dark Horse Comics. And this book is getting still hot. No sign of going down. This is Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue number 6, is it? It is. And this is the first appearance of Starling, Tiana Toombs, who is the granddaughter of Vulture. That is a nice Marco D'Alfonso cover. In the con itself, I only picked up 5 books. 99p each, pretty good. Justice League issue 30, keep finding this book. This is the first cameo appearance of Jessica Cruz. Obviously becomes a Green Lantern. Then we have issue 31, the first full appearance of Jessica Cruz. There's high hopes for her, I think, in the DC universe. A nice upgrade. I've just sold my old copy, and this is an upgrade to Amazing Spider-Man issue 546. This is a hot book. This is a title that's been in my top 20 for a couple of weeks. This is the first full appearance of Mr. Negative, who is Martin Lee, and Mr. Negative is supposedly going to be the main villain in the Into the Spider-Verse sequel. So you can get this book, guys, get on board. It's also the first appearance of the second Jackpot, and the first cameo appearance of Freak prior to receiving his powers. Got the first appearance of Bill Hollister, Maya Flores, and the Spider Mugger, who's Sean Boyle. Like I say, I paid £2 for that. That is a £10 plus book. Happy to get this, talking of Spider-Verse, because Into the Spider-Verse 2 is supposedly going to have this character in it. This is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 12, and this is the series from Dan Slott. And this is the first appearance of Leo Pardon. And Leo Pardon is a giant robot operated by Spider-Man, who is bear with me, Supademan Takio Yashira, originating from a live-action 1970s Japanese television show. So basically the first appearance of the Japanese Spider-Man. Be on the lookout for that, guys. £2 for that I paid. Paid £1 each for those Justice Leagues, by the way. This was my find of the con. Like I say, very few books there that up to garner my interest, but this has recently been optioned, and to pick this one up for £3, over the moon. This is Curse Words, the limited edition preview Ashcan, and as you can see, guys, it is signed by Charles Soule, the writer. That is a £15 to £20 book, and for £3 can't go wrong. So, into my nice pickups, as I like to call them. Some hot book alerts in here, guys, and like I say, 3 nice bits of silver. First up, we have Superman issue number 12 from 2000. I'm sorry, this is Superman annual number 12 from 2000. If you've been following my hot book alerts, I'm a big CW fan. This is the first appearance of a Krata, Andrea Rojas, who is in the first appeared in Smallville TV show and now is in the Supergirl TV show. Okay, and it's also the first appearance of El Muerto, Iman, and Duran. Bang for your buck with that one. And then talking of the CW Supergirl, we've got Martian Manhunter issue 0. Paid £3 for this, and this is the first appearance of Malefic Johns, who is Martian Manhunter's brother in the Supergirl TV show. He is the villain of this season, and yeah, a pretty good read, that one. Now this was a nice grab. This is a mini series. I picked up all 4 issues for about £4, I think, or £5, and this book is normally a 20+ book. Who is it? Oh, James Wan, isn't it? He did Aquaman. Well, I think this is going to be his next project, if I'm not mistaken, and that is from Boom Studios, low printed book, Malignant Man, issue number 1. Yeah, that's going to be a movie, I think, from James Wan, if I'm not mistaken, a horror title. Then we have issue 2, issue 3. I remember when this was announced, it was really, really hot. And issue 4. So delighted to get that at basically £1 a piece. Followers of my channel will know my favourite TV show was Jessica Jones, and I've been trying to find anything to do with Jessica Jones, the Keys. I've pretty much covered all bases now. I'm after actually the Marvel graphic novel issue 27, because that's the death of my favourite villain, the Purple Man. I've got that saved on my eBay searches. But this was another one, the New Avengers annual issue number 1. And this is the marriage of the Power Man, Luke Cage, and Jewel, who of course is Jessica Jones. And the person who presides over the marriage is Stan Lee. That's pretty an unimportant fact, I suppose. Now, the DC trailers are starting to drop. We've had the Wonder Woman, and we've had Birds of Prey. But the film I'm most excited about, definitely going forward, is the Suicide Squad. Now, I know people got excited for the first one, and it was a bit of a flop. Yeah, it wasn't great. But with James Gunn involved, I've got very high hopes for basically the reboot, even though they're bringing some back of the characters. I've been picking up some of the appearances that are going to be in that. And we've got... First up, we've got The Fury of Firestorm, the Nuclear Man, issue number 35. Now, I don't know how many of you guys know about this one, but this is the first appearance of Weasel, who is John Monroe. And he is going to be played by Sean Gunn, James's brother, in the movie. Yeah, basically, I think he's a CGI character. He's going to be like a weasel. Pretty cool. Read that. And... delighted to finally get this. This is a hard book to find. I have looked everywhere for this for an affordable price. I'm not going to be paying double figures for it, but I got it for £6.95, and what a fun read it was. This is Secret Origins, issue 46 from December 1989. This, guys, is the first appearance of a character I think being played by Nathan Fillion in the Suicide Squad film, Arm Fall Off Boy. You do not get a better character than that. Basically, all these characters turn up and they're kind of auditioning, a bit like in the Deadpool 2 movie, to be on the team. And Arm Fall Off Boy doesn't make the cut. But it's such a great book. Now, next book is so undervalued still, I think. This is a character who's massive in the Batman universe. Of course, we're getting a new Batman film with Robert Pattinson. And this villain has been announced, and he's being played. I should know the actor's name by now, but he was the curly-haired guy in The Colour of Money, the pool hustling film. And he was also in the Transformers film. Good actor. He's going to be playing a character in this book, Batman 405. The first appearance of Carmine Falcone. Yeah, he's going to be playing Carmine Falcone in the upcoming Batman movie. I expect to see a nice little bump up on this one. I paid £7.29 for this. It's probably in the 6 to 7s, but I'm happy enough with that. It's also got the first appearance of Sarah Essen, who is Sarah Essen Gordon, and she appeared in the Gotham TV show. But like I say, Carmine Falcone first appeared in the Batman Begins movie, then most recently in the Gotham TV show, and is going to be in the Pattinson Batman. Leaves 3 silvers, and they're nice ones, I think. I had a ratty copy with a lot of tape residue, but I've upgraded it, and I upgraded it for a good price. My favourite DC series is Showcase, and I picked up for just £7.95 Showcase issue 66. Love this beautiful cover. This is the first appearance of Buana Beast. Yep. First appearance and origin of Buana Beast was Mike Maxwell. And believe it or not, I don't know if you know this, guys, but Buana Beast actually appeared in the Legends of Tomorrow TV show. He didn't have any lines, but he was definitely in it. He was in a circus. And we've got the first appearance of Juba the Ape, He Who Never Dies, and Rupert Kemboya. Love my showcase. I am going to showcase my showcase run at some point. It's coming on nicely. My favourite team is the Doom Patrol, and still haven't seen the series. Can't wait to see it. But I really wanted a nice copy of this book. I've pretty much got all the keys except for Doom Patrol issue 121, and of course My Greatest Adventures 80. But that is going to be my #1 focus going next year. I'd love to get the first appearance of the Doom Patrol. But for, what did I pay? £25.79. Yeah, I paid quite a bit, but it's a stunning copy. And it is Doom Patrol issue 89. Love this book. Just love it. This is the first appearance and origin of the animal, vegetable, mineral man, who is Sven Larsson. And he appeared in the Doom Patrol TV show. Just a lovely, lovely copy, that. Could be a VF. Really could be. Presents very nicely, and it was a good fun read. And my final book, guys, is a huge book, and it is a nice eBay stealth buy. This is a book that is regularly now over £120. What did I pay? With shipping, £24.44. It is a book I have been looking for some time, but I was not going to pay 3 figures, even though it is worth 3 figures. It is old school. I just spoke about the Suicide Squad movie, and I'm so excited for it. The book I picked up for that price was Detective Comics issue 300. Yay! Delighted, guys. It is the first appearance of the Polka Dot Man, Abner Krill. Yeah. And he's going to be played by, I can't think of the actor's name, but the actor who played Abracadabra in the Flash TV show. So, yeah, delighted to get that. This is also the last Aquaman backup story in Detective Comics. An Aquaman backup stories continue in World's Finest issue 125. But this is a nice presenting book, guys, as well. I got it from Germany. I took a gamble. There's a couple of sellers from Germany now who are usually not too bad with their prices. Some books are overpriced, but look at that spine. It is beautiful. Beautiful book. Now, the only issue is there's a little bit of a tape, a little bit of sellotape on the splash page inside. But the book isn't even ripped. That's what I don't understand. So, there it is, guys. Delighted to have that. And I hope you enjoyed my last haul before Christmas. Sponsors today, we got Hawkman and Aquaman. I'm going to have to see Star Wars again next week. Very excited for that. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe. It means the world to me. I thought about quitting my channel. Copa's got us all scared, but I think we're going to be okay, guys. Fingers crossed. I'd love to see a lot of you return. I know a lot of my friends have left the community. You are missed, believe me. Have a great Christmas and New Year. Thanks for all the support. That's Daz over and out. Bye for now.